Hi everybody, welcome to Boxing Time. On this channel you will learn a lot of news from the world of boxing. So here we go. Fans have made it clear that the number one fight they want for Terence Crawford besides Canelo Alvarez, who is not interested in an aging welterweight, is Jaron Boots Ennis. Many believe Crawford is flat out scared of fighting the young 26-year-old phenom Boots Ennis. He's kryptonite for his fighting style and would wreck his future money-making ability. Crawford will have to start vacating his 147-pound titles because he can't just sit on them to use them to increase his value for negotiating with non-welterweights. His IBF mandatory defense against Boots is due, and the sanctioning body will soon put the 36-year-old Crawford's feet to the fire to force him to decide whether he's willing to put his hide at risk or play it safe by vacating. Crawford can't keep his IBF belt to use it to get a better deal and fights against other fighters. It's pretty evident that Crawford sees Boots as a serious threat, and he realizes what could happen if he tangled with him. All that fame that Crawford has received for his recent big win over Errol Spence Jr. would be out the window, and the boxing public would admit that he wasn't what they thought he was. Crawford's options after Spence rematch: Jaron Boots Ennis, Jermall Charlo, Tim Tszyu, and Giovanni Santillon. Obviously, there's more interest from fans in a fight between Crawford Boots Ennis than ones against Jermall, Santillon, and Tszyu. If Jermall hadn't lost to Canelo, he would be a bigger fight for Terence. But even if he hadn't fought him, he'd likely have been beaten by Tszyu. The interest in a fight between Crawford-Jermall is gone now, and it's not returning. The reality is Crawford doesn't have any options for a more appealing fight than Boots Ennis because the guy that he wanted, Jermall Charlo, was humiliated by Canelo, and his popularity is now at such a low level that it would be worthless for Terence to fight him other than to get a sure-thing win. Crawford recently said that he only wants the bigger money fights from this point forward, which, if that's the case, he won't be defending his world titles. That's another reason he should be stripped of his welterweight titles. World champions that are only out for money are bad for the sport because they'll ignore contenders and focus on guys that will enrich themselves while preventing the sport from growing. If contenders are avoided because they're not well known enough for greedy champions only concerned with money, it's not good for boxing. Crawford's decision to place money as his main focus now means he shouldn't be holding onto any world titles because he's not going to defend them against his mandatory challengers because they're not well known enough. As such, he should vacate or be stripped. Subscribe. Please like and comment. This is very important for the development of the channel. See you later.